Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media, Saturday, the 11th of January 2025. Let's talk about the OKOYA children. These are Shadi Okoya's boys, okay? I watched these children born, grow up, everything since 1999 when she married Chief Razak Okoya. These are Gen Z kids, okay? They like to flash things. And in this case, they're flashing money. Their father's a billionaire and they're the heir of all their father's money. However, Nigeria claims that we have a Naira abuse law. We don't have a Naira abuse law. We don't have any such thing. You go read the write-up of this post and tell me what you think. The Naira abuse law does not exist, all right? Who are the people that champion the Naira abuse law? Who are the people that change the color of the Naira? When Emefiele was saying that Buhari told him to do this and do that, Tinubu said nobody told you to do anything. They prosecuted Emefiele. They have him in court. They forfeited all his stuff. Wake up, people. Nothing is going to happen. You're all getting excited on Twitter and everywhere in real time because the EFCC has invited the OKOYA children to show up on Monday morning. Nothing is going to happen. Okay, if you know, you know. You need to know how Nigeria works. You, the people, don't even know your power. You're screaming up and down. They're laughing at you. Those boys are sitting at home laughing at every comment, reading comments. Stop it. Read the write-up, okay? There is no Naira abuse law. The EFCC is a fraudulent parastatal of the Nigerian government, and they don't prosecute nobody unless they don't like you, okay? As for Bobrisky, they did not arrest Bobrisky for Naira abuse. Bobrisky was arrested for money laundering for a big person. And in other words, in order to cover up the name of the godfather, they had Bobrisky charged, go to court, prison. We all know the executive tampers with the judiciary all the time. That's Dele Farotimi's case. At the end of the day, they prosecuted, they judged, they convicted Bobrisky, sentenced Bobrisky to 6 months in prison. But Bobrisky went to a short-let apartment that was $200,000 a night. Did nothing but watch TV, Netflix, and eat. And he gained weight. Bobrisky came out, they're saying he went to prison. VDM wanted to interrogate the whole thing, so what they did, they took that one to the National Assembly. It was just a runaround. You cannot win in this country when you're trying to prosecute people that steal. At the end of the day, what happened to Bobrisky? Okay, audios came out. Somebody's trying to get a presidential pardon. Nothing is done at the EFCC. It is a joke. Cubana Chief Priest was arrested for alleged money laundering. He has a relationship with Kogi's governor, Yahaya Bello. They were friends for a long time. When they saw that Yahaya Bello was putting money in a school, paying ahead for his children, they were looking for where he was laundering money and the people that are moving money for him. They suspected Chief Priest, because Chief Priest always boasts, always puts photos when he goes to the Kogi government house. And so they picked him up. They interrogated him. In order to cover this whole laundering charge, they fined him. All right? They call it a fine. It's not a fine. It's extortion. They'll just tell you to pay a certain amount and the case will go away. That's what happened with Cubana Chief Priest. If you know, you know. He came out and he was still boasting, Monina, water, all that. A lot is happening in Nigeria behind your back and you don't even know. So don't think anything's going to happen to the OKOYA children. 10 people were arrested at EFCC last week. Why? They were stealing jewelry, stealing money, stealing things they have seized. This is the same thing I wrote about almost 6 years ago about Mompha's watches. When they arrested Mompha, and Mompha had to, go, and they would not release his watches. Okay, it took a separate court order for Mompha's watches to be released, and I wrote about it. I was on that story. All the pressure, my writing and everything. EFCC always replies to my tweets. And they ultimately released Mompha's watches. Now, 5 years later, they're stealing jewelry, they're stealing cars, as if you don't know. It's been going on since Magu's administration, which was the worst EFCC, Bawa's administration, and it's still going on with Olukayede's administration. They just don't want to admit it, okay? The EFCC is a corrupt parastatal. The theatrics is better than Nollywood. They can act better.